Yeah, that was, I think it's a good thing. I just told the guys downstairs, it's a good thing that you walk away and you win a game 49-20 and you think, okay, we got a lot to work on. That's a good thing. I think that keeps us hungry for this stretch, especially 3 games left to keep us hungry. We knew they weren't going to come out and play poorly or anything like that. I thought they had a great plan offensively, and they stuck with it, and it just was a really good plan against the defense. So, for them to come out with 22 first downs, 151 rushing, 360 throwing the ball for 511 yards on our defense is a really good. I thought they had a good plan. They executed it really well. We weren't able to get to the quarterback, and they had a good look up. So I would assume that other teams will mimic that look. But 662 in total offense today is pretty. Man, that's pretty spectacular. I think I made a deal with Coach Schlichty that if he had 700 yards of total offense at some point, that I'd buy him a new pair of boots at the hitch and post. He came up just close, just short. So I think he's probably going to really nitpick some of that film where we could have found 38 more yards. So he's gonna be pretty fired up about that. But yeah, Will had a great game. Obviously, what Dom did is spectacular, and making just guys miss. 4 catches for 157 and 2 is pretty spectacular. So just a really special day on offense. I think that's what we were looking to have come out, and I just think we got a lot to work on defensively. But we know our identity defensively, so we're going to be okay. That group will bounce back. I think it's probably more important that our offense had the day that they had, and our defense is going to bounce back, and we'll be just fine. Yeah, I just think that we got to try to throw the ball down the field. I think they gave us some good looks. They played it a little different than we thought they were going to early on. Played a ton of cover one, almost exclusive cover one early on, which is part of why Dom got loose early there, and some of the stuff that we were able to get going. But thought they'd have a little bit more mix, maybe a little more too high than what they showed, and they played pretty much straight cover one early on. So we had to make some adjustments. That should give us some good looks to run the ball, which it did, and we were able to get it moving a little bit. We were able to throw it underneath and just let guys run away. So I thought our plan was really good. I thought we made some really good adjustments, getting some good momentum there. I thought, offensively, they probably felt really good. That I don't think they felt like they could stop us, once we got going there, which was really good. So, we got that surprise onside. That was great to get just any time that we can get a little more space for our defense. We always feel like that's pretty good. Well, I think both of those we really liked. I thought the surprise onside was a no-brainer, and no doubt we were going to get it, and it wasn't even close. I don't even think that's probably the worst kick, or maybe one of the worst kicks that Oy had hit on that as we practiced. And he got a big bounce, which generally isn't good on a surprise onside because it takes a little more time for them to react. But they were so far away. We knew we were going to get that look. We knew we were going to get that play. We had it dialed up for that exact situation. We were going to score. We were going to get the ball back or go kick off and get the ball back. So. It's something we saw on tape. We really liked it. It was kind of a no doubter. I think same with the offense, getting the reverse pass up. No doubt, no brainer for us. We knew we had really good looks at it.
Some of the defensive woes aside, I thought they scored late in the half. They get the ball back. They drive 4th and goal. Trevor comes up with a huge INT. Not only just stopping the drive, you're not on the 2, you're on the 20.
That was huge. That part of it was just as big to get out of there. Having an interception on 4th down was big to get out of there. But, we've done that a lot this year. We've had a lot of interceptions. We've forced a lot of turnovers in the red zone. And so, for us, it's like that's one of the things we talk about is just never give up when we're down there, because we're always going to have a shot to get a turnover. And I thought that look was really good. Those guys standing up and making that stop, it was a great call. It was a great look that we had from Coach Larson on that play. And so I thought he had a great great play call dialed up there once we got down there. But, that's the defense. If we can hold them, we're pretty tough. We're stingy in the red zone. The problem is we give up, when you give up plays that are from outside and get you down there, you can't play too many plays from inside the 5, and that's really what happened to us early on there too.
Will, we talked about it before Coach came up. 19 of 37, 395, 5 TDs. How's his shoulder?
His shoulder's good.
Do you have an idea you're going to be throwing that deep that often tonight?
Yeah, I think coming in, we had a few looks that we really liked. They were giving us some things, and our receivers, you got some speed out there. Let Ben run and go get under one. But I think week to week, we got to adjust and have things ready. So.
What's it like, Ben, Dom, Ray? There's some skilled position players that must be really nice to throw to for you.
Yeah, you can't complain. Can't complain as a quarterback to have people to throw to like those three. And there's even some guys you didn't even see tonight catch the ball, and they're out there blocking. They're out there doing things that isn't going to be in the stat line, but they're all doing their thing.
Coach watches film, you watch film. Have you personally seen development from when you came in week 1 to now?
Yeah. I think coaches and players see things when they come in as a freshman. You see develop from a sophomore, junior, senior, all the way through. And week to week, he just keeps advancing.
4 catches, 157. It's about a 40-yard reception average. It seems one move, as Coach said, you're gone. Is that how you sort of approach it?
Well, to me, it's, if I see space, I'm going, so, Will, on that first one, he put it towards my outside shoulder, and, so put it there, I'm turning outside, and I seen a lot of space, and I went with it.
The second, he buys time, rolls right, and throws kind of across his body to you. As that's unfolding, can you just take me through what you're seeing, eye contact that you may or may not have with him, and how that unfolded?
Yeah, so I seen him rolling right. From there it's scramble drill. So, I just kind of come across the field, and I see him, look over at me, and I kind of settled in the space. I seen the safety kind of hanging out, So, Will fight, got the ball out, right to me, and from there I just went upfield. I believe he came across, and I seen more space and just went with it.
I would say on that play, ill-advised to do that again. We'll get away with it one time, but ill-advised, and to make that thing work, I think is great for those two. And when you play with fire a little bit, you're going to get burned sometimes on plays like that, and sometimes it turns out to be a huge play. So, that's risk and reward right there. And I know that Will really calculated that in his head and was like, I think this is pretty safe right here. I'm going to make that throw. That's exactly what it was right there. He's a math major, he's big into math. He's really smart there. He knew exactly where it was going to be at, right? Yeah.
You've seen the progression, the improvement. Okay, this is what we wanted, and now suddenly it's where we had hoped.
Yeah, it's a work in progress with this. I think it still is, and today is great, and it feels really good offensively. And you walk out of the Winona game, you feel really great offensively, and what we had up there. And a week ago up in Minot, we walked off and said we probably don't feel that great offensively walking out of there. So, it's a work in progress. It's one of those things where we got 3 big ones left with a couple of really good defenses that are in that grouping. So it's just trying to peak at the right time. And are we going to do 662 again? I sure hope so. But that's a big step and good step. It's big to get confidence. It's big to see some of those things down the field. And that's probably the most important part, is for them to just continue to play and grow and get that confidence in each other. Yeah, everybody's banged up right now. It's going to be tough, but no, we feel really great. Again, our defensive identity, we feel really awesome about. I feel really great about that part, and it was a rough night tonight. It was things got loose, and so for us, I think we really like where we're at. with that group. We'll be fine. We'll make some adjustments off of that, and we'll be okay. But, I don't know that we got to make any adjustments even there. It's just a lot of broken plays, or we let a guy loose here, or the guy gets out and scrambles and just made some plays on us tonight, really. So moving forward, this is right where we want to be. We've talked about it as a program. Will's heard this a lot. You get Moorhead, Bemidji, and Duluth at the end of the year, and you got to win them all. You got to win all three if you want to be champs of the North. And so for us, we want to win the North, and we want to win these next three. And that starts at home against Minot. We got 2 of those 3 at home, which we really like, and 3 really good teams. So today, Moorhead threw it all over on Mary, and we got a big challenge for that next week. So we like right where we're at. This is what you live for us. There's no adjustments, no big changes coming. We're going to get back to our identity on defense, and I think just offensively, just keep progressing and keep getting guys, playmakers, balls in space. Awesome. Thanks, guys.